Is it you? Of course it's you. You clicked on my video. You love me, you do, and you want my opinion on this book series. You love me so much you want to click that like and subscribe button before you even watch the video. But no, 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 don't click on it yet. You have to wait till the video is over and then you could smash that button the way you always smash on my heart. I mean, smashing in a good way, of course. And I'm sorry to disappoint you by breaking this in two parts, but I had to. You are so lovely and so beautiful, and I did not want to waste your time with a really long video. But I sound like I'm needy. Stupid me. Stupid, stupid me. And you're too smart to see through my neediness. So I'm going to just let you watch the videos because, after all, I know deep down you love me and only me.
Hi, besties. It's Canella Dea.
It's Mike Drop.
Shout out. This is Nerd Out. I'm Ben.
This is Ben. This is Jack. I'm Nim.
Zach B. It's Mega Ran.
Dizzy A and Rock Fox That Rocks.
Hi, I'm Vice.
It's your boy Biggs the Prophecy.
I'm Danny Fastman.
It's Callan B. GXC War. Halo here.
I'm Nina Hope.
I'm Rice Direct.
I'm not Mike Joshua.
And welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to
Welcome to the inspection.
You know, I've heard of this show. I've seen trailers. I've seen my sister watch it. She also recommended it. And watching the show was always on my to-do list, but I never got around to it. Then very recently, I discovered that You was a book series written by the beautiful and talented Caroline Captain, thanks to a YouTuber that compared the series to the show. So I hopped on Spotify and Audible to try it out. In this review, I'm only rating the audiobooks. As of this recording, I have not seen the show, yet I wanted to make this video first. I will rate each book individually, then I will give my overall recommendation at the end of the video. So far, there are 4 books in the series. I don't know if the author's going to stop there, but without giving too much away, the 4th book didn't feel like the end. Lastly, I will try to keep this review as spoiler-free as possible, but I highly recommend reading the books or listening to the audiobooks before continuing this review. With all that out the way, let's get started. You. This book was way better than I expected. The story is starring a handsome manager of a bookstore by the name of Joe Goldberg. Even though Joe is well-read and confident, he becomes fascinated with a beautiful woman named Guinevere Beck, or Beck for short. So much so that he started following her around, learning her routines, and the more he did that, the more he fell in love with her. Hell or high water, he will have her, and he will kill anyone who stands in his way. What I mostly loved about this book was the whole you gimmick. The story is told in first person from Joe's perspective, and every time he talks about Beck, he refers to her as you. Instead of saying, she wants me, she loves me, he'll say, you want me, you love me. You think that would get old, but it really gives the book charm. I've heard people criticize the book and the series as a whole with too much of a Dexter vibe, as in Dexter from his book series, and I get that. The biggest difference, however, is Dexter has a desire to kill, while Joe only does it if it threatens his perfect relationship. Also, the You books are a little long. This book is well written, the suspense is good, even though the book was long. The curiosity of what happens next kept me going. Before I continue on, the biggest things I loved about the audiobook was the actor who narrated the book. Santino Fontana is a very talented voiceover actor. I don't know about the guy who plays Joe in the show, but Santino will forever be my Joe. Unlike the author and narrator of the Dexter audiobooks, Jeff Lindsay, who is also living extremely talented voiceover actor and the author, but he can't do women very well. Santano's voice is light enough to where he can play women very easily, and sinister enough to where he can play Joe to perfection, and other male characters, of course. Overall, if you love suspense thrillers and you're a little sick in the head like me, this book is for you. A plus, highly recommended for those of us who are also hopeless romantics, just not as crazy though, of course. Hidden Bodies. Gone, gone is the you gimmick. I like this book, but I never thought I would ever miss the word you. Despite that, it's still a great story, but it did lose some of this mana. I get the author was trying to do something new and was confident in her writing ability to do it, but some of the charm, just some of it was just gone. Okay, that's enough crying about that. On to the review. After the events of the first book, Joe finds love again, then gets fucked over, then goes on a murder mission, all the way to California from New York, until he finds love both metaphorically and literally, since Love is the woman's name. Then Joe, of course, falls back into his old tricks and bad habits yet again. However, this is an upgrade due to the fact that the girl is loaded, full of that old family money. Same thrillers, same ups and downs. However, in this one, I like how even when the kills are personal, Joe's still convincing himself things doing it for the good of the relationship, for the power of love. But don't worry, minor spoiler, everyone he kills is just either a douchebag, I mean, this is LA, or just plain nosy. Lastly, I love how the book really pays homage to the first book when the ghost from Joe's past comes to bite him in the ass. For Caroline Kepnes, second time around with Joe, I'll give Hidden Bodies an A minus. It was a great book, but I'm sorry, call me a basic bitch if you want to. But I really, really missed the whole you gimmick. It was like a superhero fighting without his mask. It just didn't feel right. Also, the ending was both disappointing and satisfying at the same time. You knew it would have happened, but you also know that Joe will get out of it.